Hi, this is Narelle from Blessed Health and creator of the Encourage Me program. I just wanted to stop by today with you and share a little corner of my world. It's in beautiful North Queensland and talk about decision making, because decision making is such a fundamental thing to us in life. We make a gazillion decisions each day, from what we're going to wear, to what we're going to eat, to what we're going to do with each and every minute that we're awake. And it's not something that we're taught. We don't do decision-making classes at school. Often what we learn is from our parents and caregivers as children about how to make decisions, how to view things in life, and how we go about our day-to-day routine. And what I see with a lot of my clients is they take on these patterns and beliefs and behaviours of other people, predominantly caregivers, and never ever question them. And so then they wind up with the consequences of making poor decisions for them. So what might be right for someone else is not necessarily right for them. And I know so many of you will relate to this. So I wanted to make this little video to talk about some of the signs maybe that you're experiencing that your decisions aren't the best for you. So if you're sort of sitting there watching life pass you by, but not loving life, not engaging with life, it's possibly that you are not making the right choices for you. Quite often I see people that are quite angry. So they don't really know why they're angry, they just forever walking around in a state of being completely pissed off, and they don't know why. Self-limiting behaviours or self-sabotaging behaviours can be because of poor decision making. And when I talk about decision making, a process I use with a lot of my clients is not just as simple as what would you like for dinner or yes and no, because to make decisions that are right for us, that are congruent decisions, we need to consider not only all of the available facts and what we think, we also need to consider how we feel and what we intuit. So let me go back to feeling for a little bit. How often have you made a choice and part of that choice has been influenced by your fears, your vulnerabilities, your feelings of shame about certain things, or asking for what you want, or not feeling like it's okay for you to ask for what you want? How often do you avoid making decisions because that seems the easiest option, because then you don't have to confront how you feel, right? Well, let me tell you right now, deciding not to make a decision is, wait for that truck to go past. So, not making a decision is in and of itself a decision. And so many people think by avoiding making a decision, they're not accountable, they're not responsible. Well, I'm going to have to call bullshit on that one, because actually you are. And that's okay, because it's actually, by choosing not to make a choice, there is a certain awareness at least of your feelings. The other thing that people often ignore when decision making is what they intuit. So what is their gut feeling actually telling them? Many people have a gut feeling about something, but the logic will tell them something different, and they'll go with logic every single time. And more often than not, they'll live to regret it. So the process that I work with clients actually takes into account not just what we think and what the logic tells us, but how we feel and what we intuit. And we look at consequences and level of consequences, as well as level of commitment to making the decision. Because sometimes we really are just uncommitted to making a decision, so we avoid it. Sometimes we are really committed to making a decision, but we just can't, for love nor money, work our way through the process. So if you could do with some support around decision making that actually takes into account all of these things, pop your details in and I'll send you my one-page worksheet that you can have a play with. It's a downloadable tool that you can use again and again and again and again, from everything from what's for dinner to where should I go on a holiday. So it's really been very useful to my clients that I work with one-on-one, And the feedback so far on the worksheet is actually really positive, and it's helping people make some really monumentally huge decisions in their life with ease and flow, and that's what we all want. So with that, I'm going to get back to my beautiful tropical home and do some work, and I hope you have a fabulous day and that your decisions come a little bit easier to you. Bye.